What's up, everyone? It's Mark Parson, cornerback pro, former NFL cornerback for the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints, and now I'm coaching you guys up. Today we got a clip, a college football clip that I actually got off Instagram. You can follow the guy. He's a trainer, footwork_king. So I'm guessing he trains one of the running backs, and I've been watching his clips of how he works with his running backs in the offseason. I like it, man. It's almost like he helps the guys, be able to develop some type of vision and some good, obviously, footwork. So definitely follow that guy. And if you're in his area, check him out. All right. So on this clip, the wild thing is that I saw it the other day. This safety who makes this tackle, and I'm gonna show you three times at least, back to back of the play. But the safety defeats the stiff arm. So I've been seeing a lot of guys getting stiff arm, right? And I had a guy, one of my students, email me, and I made a video on this, by the way. But obviously, I got like 900 videos on the channel, so maybe you guys forgot it or didn't watch it. And that's the first step, fellas. Watch all the videos, okay? Shoot, it's free. It's free on the channel, man. But I show it, and it's a great job. Now, I would have clubbed a little bit more, but you'll see. But it was an excellent job defeating the stiff arm, okay? So I just happened to see it. It's attention to detail when it comes to this game. See, this game is an art and master it. Okay, fellas? So let's watch it. Make sure you guys watch all of the videos. Remember, I said that's the first step. Watch all the videos on the channel. You'll improve your skills just from that alone. Then there's a different level. The next level is definitely get all the programs, because I put all the stuff, the material together. How to Go Pro Guide, mind and body training program, catching series, and then my most favorite program that I have is the one-on-ones mastery program that shows all the techniques, strategies, and then how to practice them. Okay, so definitely get that. Email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com for that, and let's watch it. So this is from his Instagram. So we'll go over everybody, but I want you to see how he defeats his stiff arm. Okay? Now, that may look simple, but I'm telling you, it's a club. So I actually showed it. I actually demonstrated it one time, how you can practice it. This is something we practice every single day when I was with the Saints. You defeat the you club and defeat the stiff arm. You time it up. You see that? That naturally brings him down, because most of the time he's probably going to be a little bit off balance, but that knocks it down and then automatically brings the body contact for your tackle. So what happens when we get stiff arm usually? We're reaching. All right? We're arm tackling. Screw that, man. Club his arm down, and he kind of pats it down, which is cool. It worked. But, going against Adrian Peterson, Adrian Peterson going to bring a very strong stiff arm, okay? So with that being said, change that little slap down, which is cool, to a club down, and it'll naturally bring your body to the guy. So right here, timed it up perfectly, and we can practice this. You want to practice it both sides. So great job. And the wild thing is, I bet you nobody really besides this player, maybe his coaches, even noticed this. I noticed it as soon as I see it. I was like, oh, that's a great job on that tackle. Because this is attention to detail, fellas. This is the type of stuff that gets you great. Because look, a lot of people would have got stiffed on right in the chest, right in the face mask, and they gave up that touchdown. Okay, he screwed us. He just made the other cornerback look silly. He made this guy look silly. I'm going to see here, he's lollygagging over there. But guess what? You saved the day. You never know, what could happen on that 1 yard line. I've been on the 1 yard many times. We go 4 and out. That's called effort, and then this is knowledge. Okay? This is something that we actually drill. Clubbing that stiff arm, defeating the stiff arm in the pros. So this is something I tell you guys. I say, hey, look, you guys say you want to go play professional football. Well, what do the pros do? Do that every day and watch your chances of going to that level possibly one day. And great job at that. You know what? Great. I'm going to give the running back some shot. Let me see. All right, so first he had the ball. And if you know me, I'm a big guy when it comes to, I cannot stand seeing a ball carrier on the left side running with the ball on his right arm, because you can't do anything. But then when you have it in your left arm, you're able to use the other arm as a weapon. So when you guys are returning kicks, punts, and all that good stuff, make sure you got the ball in the right hand. Now he ends up switching. That's a nice move right there. He's switching and going for the stiff arm. So great job by that running back. Another thing, running backs. When you look, no one man should ever tackle you. And that goes for you guys. I say running backs, but DBs, when it's time to get the rock in our hands, if you playing receiver, my dad taught me this as a kid. When you get this mentality, no one man should be able to tackle you, bro. That means it has to be at least 2 or 3 guys. So that's just the mindset. You program your mind and look, no one man can tackle me. I remember my dad used to tell me about Jim Brown. So look up Jim Brown. If you don't know Jim Brown, you're not a true student of the game. I just got to keep it 100 with you. Y'all should be a student of the game. So look up Jim Brown, man. He said it himself. No one man can tackle me. So if you start to tell yourself this, no one man can tackle me. No one man tackle. Nobody. They got at least 3, 2, or 3. Guess what happens? You got to score right here, offense. So I'm a defensive guy, but at the end of the day, we got the rock and we that close to the end zone. You got to finish. You got to score. All right. So great job. I want you to see it one more time. I know I have a video where I demonstrate it. It's a club, and then naturally you bring your body to it. So it's something I have my guys in person do as well. Now, let's go everywhere else. Let's go to this left corner over here. Guys are not getting off blocks, man. First of all, just in general as a defense. So this is what I do for some of my college coaches and actually mostly college coaches because I consult with college coaches at times. And when I watch the film, it's private. So I don't disclose any information about what coaches I help or anything like that. Or show any footage of that stuff, okay? But one thing I do notice with some of the team is like effort, man. You can tell it's like a personality. And it's something that you have to do day in and day out in practice. It just comes natural. And this guy over here, man, look, anything can happen, man. And I know that's not his full speed. We got to run full speed. You never know. He could hit this ball. Let's say he doesn't switch the ball out right here to the left hand. And then we swipe it and we get the ball. That's how you can make plays. But we jogging. We're not sprinting to ball. So some of you guys are like, Coach, man, I need to make more plays. You daggone right you need to make some plays. How do you put yourself in the right position to make those plays? Sprint to the ball. Now, another thing, let's talk about technique. So if you look up at the top, he looks like he's doing like a shuffle technique, right? So usually like 2 shuffles, those are the read steps, and then you're on top of them. Over here, it looks like we're shuffling and backpedaling at the same time. We need to go ahead and pick one. If you're going to backpedal, you need to backpedal. You need to usually get squared up. If you're going to shuffle, you can be open up like this. So I would say I like this better because over here we're doing like in between. So it naturally just automatically just widens us out. And then it's just not good for our feet to make plays. It's harder to get out of breaks and stuff like that. So we got to figure out which one we're going to do. I'm going to show you. Watch this. See if we can see from this is the wider view. See, we jogging, man. So me, I'm a guy I'm looking at, again, attention to detail. I'm looking at all of that. Okay? So make sure you guys don't put that on film, man. You can't put bad film out there. You high school and college guys, and I'm not gonna talk about pro guys here because the thing about pro, everybody in the NFL sees your film. We all get it. Everybody in the NFL gets it. You cannot put bad film out there. But you high school guys who not hustling, who doesn't have a motor, I'm telling you, don't put it out there. College guys, don't put it out there, man, because it looks really bad. Okay. And then you need to always have an opportunity to show speed. Always want to look fast on film. Well, what's a great way to do that? Sprint to the ball. So watch this. Now, another thing. If we're playing in, and this is good for possibly nickelbacks. This could be a linebacker, it could be a safety, it could be a nickelback. Bro, I will say this from a linebacker standpoint, because that's basically what you become down there. Look, man. I remember my coach used to say, look, you got to fill a gap, great. But you need to bring fire with you, bro. All right? That means, I remember in Houston, I'll never forget, like D'Amico Ryans, he's awesome linebacker. He's a linebacker coach for the 49ers. And you got Brian Cushion. They used to take like little small little, fun little wagers amongst each other who could knock out you know what I mean? Like who could take out basically pancake. What's the opposite of a? No, I'm just gonna say pancake the fullback. Basically stalemate him, just bang. You know what I mean? Because the fullback's supposed to clear the way, right? But the linebackers, man, they said, man, a receiver blocked me? What? They take offense to it. Almost like a tight end trying to block a DN. The DN is like, no tight end can see me. If a tight end can block me, I ain't crap. You know what I mean? So they throw him out the way. So the same thing goes for us in here. Okay? Let's say you need to fill in there. That's cool. Bruh, blast him back here as you okay? Because receivers don't want to block. Look at, I'm going to show you. We're going to see from them. You see that? It's almost like we're trying to just when we're trying to fill out gap, we just like avoiding it. Man, bring it. Because when you come in here, all right, so the ball carrier's right here. When you come in here, you could possibly, when you knock him back at the same time as you fill in your assignment, that could slow him up an inch, just to knock him off just a little bit so it can help us make a tackle. So no linebackers, safeties, and nickels. So we're going to start talking about nickel more and more. Bruh, you got to bring it. You got to bring it. Because look, nickels got to be in here possibly to get, sometimes you're going to be filling the B gap, possibly, or it's a B gap blitz or something. So sometimes you may have to get in there against these guys. These receivers should never see you. You know it's coming, so it's not like a crackback. You see it, you feel it, you see him coming. Yo, take him back, man. Blast him back as you're doing what you're supposed to do when it comes to your assignment. That's going to help the defense out a lot. These guys got to get off blocks and get to the ball. And then right here, let's finish up over here. All right? And I get it. It's tough. It's an open field tackle. And we got to stay outside. Just fight to keep your head up. Don't bend at the waist. Bend your legs. I would say even once you gather right here, buzz your feet as you're moving forward and fight to get that outside thigh board. Because he didn't even touch him. I understand we do have to stay outside and our guys have to be sprinting to the ball. Okay, so everybody else is supposed to come help us, but it's still, at the end of the day, it doesn't look good. And again, you can't put bad film out there. Okay, so let's watch it. So you gotta keep your head up, see what you hit. Great job by 7, like 7 on that play. He had the best play out of everybody. Okay, you see what I'm saying? We gotta touch something. We gotta slow him down just a little bit right here. You see this? Okay, so great job by 7. Again, it's the whole point of this video, but I just happen to see a whole bunch of other stuff. But I want you to see it one more time right here. It's a club. It's how you defeat the stiff arm. It's an excellent job. Great move by the running back. Give me that. All right. Perfect job, fellas. So let's continue to get better. Man, I believe in you guys, man. Look, man, if you guys saw how many emails I give testimonials of guys who this channel has helped get a scholarship, go pro, get the starting position, have more confidence, have the techniques and strategies, ball out at a tryout or a camp, man, it'll blow your mind. And I'm excited, man. I feel good. I feel like the wild thing is I put up enough body of work for you guys to see, created the programs for you to have, for y'all to make it. So now everything else is icing on the cake, man. So let's work to be the best that ever lived. That's my main thing, my message to you guys. Work to be the best that ever lived. Have that mindset, like Floyd Mayweather always talks about. That's how he works. That's how he works, okay? So great job. Email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Ask me for the programs, one-on-one mastery program, and all that good stuff. And I got you. All right, fellas? Keep working. Make sure those grades are right. Very important. Peace.